Hi all, it's Phil, your host here of Rant Football. Just asking you to do us a little favour, as I always do forget to do it for the show. Could you like, subscribe, and click that little bell to get notifications for when more stuff comes out from Rant Football, and obviously more epic shows like Ghost, Aliens and Beyond, and the Epic Florida podcast, plus many vlogs from Simon himself and a few from me. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, let's just get back to the show. Right, guys, we've got to that point here. I need to explain a few of the rules of Rant Football, so who's ever watching gets what's going on. First, we start off with 5 games from every round in the Premier League. One of us on the show will predict 2 weeks in a row, and then we'll try and predict them. So, for example, 5 games in the Premier League. If you get the right result, 1 point. If you get the correct score, that's 3 points. Very simple, isn't it? And then we'll go see who's got the most points in the week. What then does go over to Simon, who then tallies the points up for the league table. And Simon's going to explain how the points are done for the league table, so everyone fully understands how the league table is getting done through the season. It's not the points from the predictions, but that's a way of getting who's first in that. So Simon, explain.
Yeah, so it's plain and simple. How many points you get is not what you actually get in the league. If you get the most points for that week, example, you get 12, you get 8 points. Second place gets 11 points, you get 7 points. It just goes down that way. So whoever's top of the league for the predictions for 1 week gets 8 points, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, all the way down to 1. And then them points get added onto the weekly commencing league table, which changes every week. When you'll see an arrow if someone goes up the table, and you'll see an arrow if someone goes down the table.
Yep, and then end of the season, we'll see who our Rant Football prediction champion is. People, I'm going to say it again. I've probably said it loads of times through the video, but we'll keep on doing it. Follow us on Twitter at RantFootball1 if you'd like to join in with the predictions, but don't want to be on the show, but you've watched the video in time. Tag us on Twitter, there's a word I'm looking for, sorry there. Tag us on Twitter and just put your predictions down. Have a little laugh and join in with us and see how you can do. And while you're here, give us a thumbs up, comment would be nice, and share it. And for the epic shows, we've got so many different shows on, press that bell so you know when all the shows come up. So let's get to see how everyone got on in the previous week. Hi everybody, it's your host Phil again of Rant Football, the predictions. Yet again, everyone's still away, so the lads and ladies have sent videos, and obviously a few of them have asked me to read them out again. So we're going to get to, I believe, round 20. So round 20 predictions. Brighton versus Fulham, I've gone 2-1 to Fulham. Southampton versus Arsenal, I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Crystal Palace versus West Ham, I've gone a sneaky 1-0 West Ham win. Everton versus Leicester, I've gone for a 2-1 Everton win. Tottenham versus Liverpool, I've gone for a 3-1 Liverpool win. Why Liverpool players are still falling like flies, you do wonder. Anyway, I'm going to move into round 21. My predictions: Crystal Palace versus Wolves, I have gone for a 1-1 draw. Arsenal versus Manchester United, also a 1-1 draw. Leicester versus Leeds, I've gone 2-1 to the Leicester. Leeds bad run continues. Brighton versus Tottenham, I've gone for a thumping, a Tottenham 3-0 win. West Ham versus Liverpool, I think it'll be a lot closer than most games, and I think it'll only be 1-0 to the Liverpool. So let's move on to other people's predictions. We've got Lee's, I believe around 24. Lee, I'm sorry guys, I'm looking at it. He went Brighton versus Fulham, he went 2-0 to the Brighton. Southampton versus Arsenal, close game, but he's gone 2-1 to the Arsenal. Sorry if I'm bad with the camera, I'm not used to holding it. Crystal Palace versus West Ham, he's gone for goals galore. He's gone for a 3-2 West Ham win. Everton versus Leicester, he's gone for a 2-1 Leicester win. And Tottenham versus Liverpool, he's gone for a Desmond 2-2. Now I believe around 21, Lee has gone for I don't know what Lee's gone for because he hasn't put any scores. So people, hopefully you'll see that on the screen in a minute when I point it out to Lee. He always bloody does this. I should just give him 0 points. Anyway, moving on from Lee. Arsenal fan typical. Brighton versus Fulham. These are Craig's. So Brighton versus Fulham, he's gone for a 0-0. Southampton Arsenal, he's gone 1-0 Southampton. Crystal Palace versus West Ham, he's gone 3-1 to the Palace. Everton versus Leicester, he's gone for a thumping, 4-0 to the Leicester. Tottenham versus Liverpool, he's gone for a 6-1 Liverpool win over Jose's bus. Round 21 for Craig, because he's actually done them, Lee. Crystal Palace versus Wolves, he's gone 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Arsenal Man United, he's gone 0-0. Leicester versus Leeds, he's gone 3-0 to the Leicester. Brighton versus Tottenham, he's gone 1-0 Brighton. West Ham versus Liverpool, he's gone 5-1 to Liverpool. So we move along to Gavin's. Round 20, Brighton versus Fulham, he's gone 1-0 to the Brighton. Southampton Arsenal, he's gone for a draw, it'll be a 1-0. Palace versus West Ham, he's gone 1-0 West Ham. Everton Leicester, he's gone for another draw, 1-0. Tottenham versus Liverpool, he's gone 1-0 to the Tottenham. He wants that title race going properly. I can see how he's thinking. Round 21, Crystal Palace versus Wolves, 1-0 to the Palace. Arsenal versus Man United, he thinks it'll be 2-0 to Man United. Leicester versus Leeds, he's gone 1-0 to the Leicester. And Brighton versus Tottenham, he's gone 2-0 to the Yids, Tottenham. And then West Ham versus Liverpool, he's gone a close game, but he's gone 2-1 for Liverpool. Yeah, 2-1 to Liverpool. So they're the ones I've read out. We've got Paul, Donnellan, Simons and Andrew's videos to come. It's been a strange week. We don't know what's going to happen because games keep on getting called off here, there and everywhere. So we're not always getting 5 games per round. So it's been a bit tricky, but we're trying our hardest to keep with us, guys. Yet again, as I said, 3 points for correct score, 1 point for correct result. Now, everyone's been doing well through this period. And hopefully, as I said, we've got another round after this, what will be done like this. And then hopefully we'll all be back together, most of us anyway, predicting together. Anyway, guys, from me to you, let's get over to everyone else. And I will see you soon. And also check out the Epic Florida podcast, and coming back in February, Ghost, Aliens and Beyond podcast and YouTube. Check it out. We are coming back for season 2. So see you soon, guys.
For round 20, Brighton versus Fulham, I've gone Brighton 2, Fulham 1. This will upset a lot of people, but I don't give a shit. Southampton versus Arsenal. Southampton 2, Arsenal 1. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. I've gone with Crystal Palace 0, West Ham 2. Everton versus Leicester. I've got Everton 2, Leicester 1. Next game, I've got Tottenham versus Liverpool. I've gone with Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2. Round 21. Crystal Palace versus Wolves. I've gone for Crystal Palace 1, Wolves 2. Arsenal versus Manchester United. I've gone with Arsenal 1, Manchester United 2. Next one, Brighton versus Tottenham. Brighton 0, Tottenham 2. Next game, last and final game for round 21. West Ham versus Liverpool. West Ham 1, Liverpool 2. There's are my results for you, Phil. and hope you get everything up and running. Thank you. Good morning.
Hi guys, round 20 and round 21 for Rant Football predictions. Let's get to it. Brighton 0, Fulham 2, Southampton 1, Everton, Arsenal 0. See, I got my own scores up, no man intros. Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 2, Everton 2, Leicester 2, Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2, and if you missed that one before, Southampton 1, Arsenal 0. Round 21, we've got Crystal Palace 0, Wolves 1, Arsenal 0, Manchester United 3. Sorry, League. Leicester 1, Leeds 2, Brighton 1, Spurs 3, and West Ham 1, Liverpool 2. Big Sam's there, but I don't think he's got enough. Is it West Ham? Not West Ham. What am I about? Ignore everything I've just said. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's round 20 and 21. See you in the next one.
Hi everybody, it's Donna from Washington. Here are my picks for rounds 20 and 21. We're going to start with Brighton versus Fulham. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. Moving on to Southampton versus Arsenal. I'm going to go 0-0 to both. Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Another draw, 1-1. Everton versus Leicester. I'm going to go with Leicester beating Everton on this one with 3-1. And then Tottenham versus Liverpool, I'm going to say that the Spurs are going to beat the Scousers on this, 2-1. Going on to the next week, Crystal Palace versus Wolves, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm outside, so it's a little noisy. Crystal Palace versus Wolves, I'm going to say that the Wolves are going to beat the Palace, 2-1. Next week, the next match is Arsenal versus Man United. I'm going to say that our boys are going to beat Arsenal 3-1. Yeah. This is where we start going on top of the league and staying there. Leicester versus Leeds. I'm going to say Dirty Leeds is actually going to beat Leicester on this one, unfortunately. I'm going to predict 4-2 on this. Brighton versus Tottenham. It's going to be a draw, 2-2. And then my last one for this week is going to be West Ham versus Liverpool. I'm going to go kind of weird on this and say West Ham is going to beat the Scousers 1-0. Have a good one. Talk to you all soon. Bye.
Hello again. Here's my round 20 predictions. No doubt I'm pushing up the table a bit now. I'll go Brighton 1, Fulham 1. And then Southampton 2, Arsenal 2. A couple of draws there. Crystal Palace 1, West Ham 2. We got Everton 0, Leicester 0. All the draws. Then Tottenham 1, Liverpool 2. Boo. Right, now round 21. Go Crystal Palace 0, Wolves 3. Arsenal 2, United 2. Unlike me, not giving United a win. Leicester 2, Leeds 1. And then Brighton 0, Tottenham 2. And then it up with another Liverpool win. West Ham 0, Liverpool 4. Right, there we go. See you next time.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got music on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go.
This podcast is part of the After Dark Podcast Network.